Hey Vault Dwellers, JV here, and today I'm showing you my first nuke in Fallout 76. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more Fallout 76 videos just like this. We did it! We fought through Silo Alpha, inserted our nuke cards, punched in the launch code, and nuked downtown Charleston. Here's everything that happened and what you can expect when you launch a nuke. First off, I want to be clear, this is not a nuke guide. I don't think I have enough experience to teach you how to do this step by step after launching just one nuke. But here's a brief overview on what you need to do in order to launch a nuke. First, you have to complete the Officer on Deck quest for the Enclave, which will give you I Am Become Death. That quest allows you to track down a cargo bot to shoot it down and grab a nuclear keycard. You must have the nuclear keycard every time you want to launch a nuke, and each time you do it, it takes that keycard. So this is a repeatable thing. Next, you need the launch code for whichever silo you're launching from. Normally, this involves tracking down officers for code pieces, but the codes are actually global. This means that once someone has solved it and puts it on the subreddit, for example, that code works for everyone. My team and I totally skipped this step because someone posted the Silo Alpha code. This resets every week, so theoretically anyone can use it until then. Once you've got a nuclear keycard and the launch code, you're ready to tackle a silo. This is where I started recording. Each silo gives you a series of objectives that you must complete in order to progress and launch the nuke. Creating ID cards, fixing pipes, restoring the mainframe, etc. Meanwhile, there are endless waves of Protectrons, Mr. Gutsies, Robo-Brains, and Assaultrons coming at you. Oh, and the mounted turrets will tear you apart, even through power armor. These enemies give you very little XP, and the loot is mostly scrap, so the idea is to get through and finish the objectives as quickly as possible. Still, I would bring a ton of ammo and explosives along with as many stim packs as you can possibly carry because this is seriously no joke. This is a real challenge. I was only level 36 when we did this, but my teammates were around 50, and they needed healing just as much as I did. I ended up running out of stim packs and resorted to canned dog food, which I had plenty of, and that heals you for a decent amount when you have the Good Doggy perk card. There are a few highly irradiated areas in here, particularly around the reactor, so bring plenty of Radaway and Rad-X too. Honestly, I'd recommend coming in power armor. You really can't get the same resistances without it. It's also a solid idea to have someone on your team with Master Hacker and Master Picklock. It'll let you get into doors to disable turrets, and you can even skip the reactor part with it. If you're ever confused about where to go next, just keep pushing forward. The objective markers are a little spotty, so focus on areas that you've never been before and push through. Finally, it's a great idea to bring multiple weapons because you're going to be using them a lot, and they will break down unless you have the proper perks. Now, there are weapon and armor workbenches in the reactor area, and you can use those to repair, but just to be safe, I would bring some backup. Once we progressed through the objectives and to the final control room, the lights dimmed red and we were ready to launch. I inserted my keycard on the left and entered the launch code on the right. Then I used the central console to choose my target. We decided on Charleston because that's a cool, iconic part of the map. And as you can see, you're not allowed to target Vault 76 or a good chunk of the forest region for obvious reasons. It would suck to first start the game, come out of Vault 76, and immediately get nuked. Once your target is selected, you get a countdown to the nuke making contact, and you can watch it launch from the inside. But I'd recommend traveling out sooner than later. I got stuck with a super long loading screen and ended up missing the initial blast. The aftermath of nuking a zone is immediate. Right when I traveled towards the boundary, the sky turned this hazy orange color and I ran into a pack of level 68 super mutant masters. As I traveled closer to ground zero, I ran into scorched conquerors and bloated glowing ones. The best part about this is the insane experience that you get. The glowing ones were giving 400 experience per kill, while the scorched, which by the way were really easy to kill for some reason, were giving me 200 XP per kill. And that was racking up really quickly since they're constantly spawning. Also, when you nuke a zone, you'll find highly irradiated plants everywhere. These are the materials needed to craft things like fusion cores at your own camp, so you'll want to pick up as many as you can. And of course, it goes without saying that radiation is insane in the blast zone. Even in power armor, and after taking Rad-X, I needed to use Radaway frequently, so be prepared. Now, according to the game guide, you can launch one nuke per silo per day. So you can go to Silo Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie and launch one nuke. As long as you have the codes and you grab a new keycard each time, you can launch 3 nukes per day. Obviously, that's extremely difficult and easier said than done and time consuming, but this is seriously an amazing source of experience, rare gear, and rare materials. I'm not sure there's a better way to do any of those things at this point. So guys, that was my first nuke experience, and overall, I really enjoyed the process. It requires a lot of teamwork and way more patience. Also, the fact that you can affect the world for everyone around you is so unbelievably awesome. We had people from all over the map running towards the blast zone in Charleston just to check it out. Being able to impact the world like that is so seriously cool, and I can't wait to do it again. In the comment section, tell me if you've managed to launch a nuke yet in Fallout 76. I'm just curious. Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe and hit the bell for more Fallout 76 content, like my last video where we discuss how to craft stim packs. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.